To do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
3-0 to him now. And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones. At the plate, David Peralta. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In there, 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Cole Calhoun. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. He's running, and it's fouled away. This is line to left. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
He's set, and the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Ahmed, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute...
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Marte, the runner at third. Escobar on second. Ahmed at first. One gone. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. So it's one run on one hit. No errors. And a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number one. Arizona's on top 1-0. Luke Weaver will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40. So he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners. Limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, visiting team walked in here and was able to win a low-scoring affair and try and complete the sweep today. Not easy to walk into someone's house and take 2.
Particularly when you have a low-scoring game like they had yesterday, D-Row. They're looking more for the same from this one today. The key, they need their starting pitcher to pitch a really good game.
The 1-2 is in off the plate. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Batting second.
Here's Corey Seager. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's 4 for 13. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Seager can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Peralta's under it. 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Mookie Betts is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. First and second now, one man out. Two and one now to Mookie.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jock Peterson now. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. Just a 1 for 12 career line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right. Back goes Calhoun at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Lays off 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he'll get back in standing. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Will Smith would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Seager at third. Betts at second. Muncy on at first with 2 down. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
No balls and one strike. He's set. The 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. To 1-2 now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. LA's on top 2-1. Paul Calhoun will stand in. Now, he had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Change up taken, but it clips the inside corner for a strike. Fouled off. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And he fouls this one off. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
In now, number 32 took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hit high and deep to right center. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. And here's a curveball looked at, strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And that's the second out.
Number 5, shortstop, Corey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 2-1.
Arizona. The center fielder, number 6, Starling.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a
A ball and no strikes. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. So striding in, David Peralta, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. Marte gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch is popped up. Muncy is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Betts giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here. He won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And this ball hits the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A diving effort as it's off his glove. A toss behind the bat. And he's safe.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Striding in, Jock Peterson picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bellinger over at second. Betts on at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Count remains full. Fly ball into straightaway left. Peralta has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So first and second with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Peralta on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Will Smith. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Smith swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his first year at the big league level. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The set and the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping up now, Nick Ahmed, as we begin the top of the fourth.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The count now at 2-1. Hit to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Carson Kelly. First pitch on its way. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he lays off for ball one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for strike one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Peterson. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box now, number 32, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in now, number 9 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The second baseman, number 9.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's Corey Seager as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
That evens it up, 1-1. This is line to left. Peralta is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Sent on the ground out to second, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in once again, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Softly hit to the left side. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Number 34 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 34.
Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Cody Bellinger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Ripped on the ground to first. And a step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Center fielder, Mookie.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Lined hard toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Peterson, a California native, actually. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-1. 2-2 the count. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Marte has it. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Cole Calhoun comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Peterson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Christian Walker. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west. But that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
1-1 the count. The set and the 1-1. And he popped him up. Muncy has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-2. Ready now, Max Muncy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Riding in once again, Will Smith. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Peralta going back to the track. He's not going to get to this one as it's off the wall, and this may put the tying run in scoring position. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, Matt. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
In now, number 9. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. So striding in, Chris Taylor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers leave one. Still a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. So striding forward now, number 32. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The first baseman, number 32.
Here's the first pitch to him. That just misses off the inside for ball one. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, number 7.
Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A bouncer up the middle. Seager up the middle. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
So digging in now, Corey Seager hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Took a little off. The pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Marte backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher, you fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts, and that will conclude. 1 left for L.A. They're down 3-2. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ketel Marte will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Turner over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5.
Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. Career against Blake Trinan. He's just 1 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The bat, number 13.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. Peterson on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 1-2. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 28, Hector Rondon.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Max Muncy is on deck. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Max Muncy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Hey, Dan, these guys have put a lot of guys on base, but no one seemed to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
Into the box now, Will Smith. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they've taken a one-run lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Lopez will come on in relief.
For the Diamondbacks, number 50.
Into the box, number 9. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Guys, if this is anything to go by, we're going to have a close race on our hands for the division. However, we're only partway through the season, so how much more importance do you put on this game?
You know, D-Row, this has been nip and tuck all year in this division, and another close one here, and it looks like this is going to be one of those matchups that's going to go all the way to the end of the year.
Yeah, these guys are going to grind down to the stretch, and it would be a shame to look back on a game mid-season, not winning it, and finding yourselves out of the playoffs by a 1 or 2 game spot.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Number 32 moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's now a 4-3 Dodger lead. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Carson Kelly. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Cole Calhoun. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Weak roller right side. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
Now back.
Striding forward now is the DH, Christian Walker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way, and this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Catch is made, and the Dodgers are going to get out of here with a split in this brief two-game series as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Los Angeles Dodgers, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Blake Trinan earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Kenley Jansen records the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.